Play as a learning tool has been used in the animal kingdom forever. Mammals teach each other basically how to be a dog, how to be a lemur, how to be an elephant. And the play is intergenerational. Young animals play with other young animals. Adults play with their young, and adults play with other adults. Play is critical to developing and maintaining survival skills in the wild. We humans also teach with play. That is until we begin a formal education. And at that point, play almost becomes a perversion, inauthentic, not rigorous. I love that word, rigor. If we're not boring you to death, it's not authentic instruction. Fortunately, the technology revolution of the last couple of decades is changing this attitude. People are starting to take notice of the profound influence that games and gameful learning can have on education. Even so, we still struggle with how to teach in a playful manner. And it was this dilemma that led me to my Affinity Space, Educade. Educade is definitely a space for collaboration, a space where instructors share lesson plans and activities on using games in instructional situations. As a resource, the site is great. It's well organized, easy to navigate. The information is categorized by subject area, grade level, tool type, and even different platforms necessary to run the games. And there are loads of opportunities to participate. Initially, I fretted over my own contributions to Educade. At that time, the idea of games and learning was all new to me, and since I'm not a teacher, I had no experience with creating lesson plans or correlating standards. As I progressed through the semester, considering topics such as situated learning, gameful learning, game design, and most importantly, developing my play journal, I acquired confidence in my understanding of the potential applications of games. I pulled my contributions to the Educade book bag straight from my game journal. I chose some of my favorites like the Talus Principle, Carcassonne, Tetris, Wits and Wagers, and Ingress. My journey with my Affinity Space throughout the semester was definitely a learner-centric endeavor. My synthesis of the information from the readings and my own forays into the internet demonstrated a constructivist learning experience. More so than that, however, I believe my experience was a beautiful illustration of connectivist ideas. Aha moments sprung from the connections I constructed with my classmates, with Rami, through other courses and playing games, through my Affinity Space, and even from discussions with my family and friends. Connectivist theory was supported not only through the creation of these connections, but also from learning to sort through the links of knowledge in order to develop understanding. Educade definitely possesses several of the features G maintains are required for an Affinity Space. For instance, the members share a common endeavor, games and learning. Newbies and masters share the same space, and everyone can consume and contribute. While Educade is strong in many of the necessary Affinity Space features, it possesses some glaring shortcomings. Most importantly, it's an adult-only forum, there are no contributions from the students themselves. Second, even though pathways to participation are numerous in Educade, interaction among its members is minimal at best. This means that any added content remains stagnant. It doesn't grow and morph through member collaboration. So there you have it, fellow GNLers, the good and the bad of Educade. I recommend you visit the site yourself. It really is a great resource. Thanks so much for sitting through this, and as I say adios, remember, work hard, play harder.